Hey, YouTube, what it does? It's your boy Sergy Swagga. Hope y'all are having a great day, great life, all that good stuff, man. So, today, guys, I just wanted to make an introduction video actually of who I am and what I'm about. You know, first of all, I should have like introduced myself when I started my very first YouTube video, and I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't do that, and that was kind of rude. That was not good. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm still new in this, so I don't know how it works, but I'll just try my best. So who is Sergy Swagga? Well, I'm not gonna give y'all my real name, but I'm gonna just give y'all what I do and what I'm about. So yeah, I'm just a 22-year-old boy, who's just, at the moment, I wouldn't say that I'm really successful or I'm not where I want to be in life just yet. I'm still after these sweet millions, I'm still on my grind, still on my shit. So yeah, I'm just a 22-year-old young boy who's just trying to get rich and ripped too. I'm trying to build a good ass physique. So I opened up this YouTube channel, in like a basis of like it's my self improvement channel. I'll be recording all of my my self improvement progress. My improvement and all of that. So yeah, I'm just the young I'm just the young man in his 20s who's on a different type of timing. I'm not all about that fun stuff and all that. Although I do make my journey fun, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm a boring ass nigga and stuff like that. No. In my life I do have lots of fun, but I don't do the type of fun that y'all think that is fun. I don't go out drinking. I don't do them late night clubbing and parties. I don't, I don't do the degenerate stuff that most of the world is doing. Actually, I'm a guy who's very much to myself, and I'm focused on myself. I'm focused on growing in every aspect, spiritually, physically, mentally, in every aspect, bro. And physical, bro, I'm trying to I'm trying to build something for myself. I'm trying to reach to a certain point in life where I'm like, you know, okay, dog. So yeah, that's just who a nigga is, man. And hola, hola. So yeah, I'm just that nigga, bro. I'm just focused on growing. I'm just focused on improving, cause I've been living a really reckless life. I feel like I wasted my my teens. And as a teenager, I just feel like I just wasn't doing the right stuff, man. I was a lost soul, a lost cause. I was following the pack, I was following the crowd, I was under a whole lot of peer pressure that, man, hey, you not smoking, then you a lame ass nigga. You not drinking, then you boring. You don't have a girl, then you lame. How the kids of this generation are, man. So I finally woke up, man. I finally realized that all of that stuff doesn't matter, and it doesn't promise you like a very bright future. All of that stuff that these kids be doing these days, all of that, uh, like all of the degenerate shit that they be doing, it does not promise a very bright future. So I had to step out of that, man. I had to let all of that go. I had to cultivate discipline in my life. uh, I found out about self improvement when I was like, I don't know how, I don't remember how old was I, like 20 years or something. I don't remember, but I've always been the type of guy who's been on a mission, who's been on a grind ever since I was a young kid. I've been grinding. So yeah, it's just that somewhere along the way I just got lost and started, following the trends, just following everything that these other kids and teens be doing, just doing the most degenerate stuff, just being lost, just following the pack, and just not being true to myself. The whole time I wasn't being true to myself. I know somewhere inside of me it felt like what I was doing was wrong, and that's how I finally found out about, self improvement, and just like sexual discipline in general, stuff like semen retention, celibacy, and all of that. And as a youngin, bro, a whole lot of people wouldn't like understand why I'm doing the things that I'm doing. Like like niggas like taking out all of the fun things in his life. Well, things that y'all call fun. For me that ain't fun, bro. Going out drinking the whole night isn't fun, bro. I'd rather have me a good night's sleep, bro. I'd rather read me a very very good book. I'd rather you know Man, I'd rather spend time with my family. I'd rather focus on my business. I'd rather focus on my grind, focus on my hustle, than go out partying the whole night, drinking, putting poison in my body. Like such type of stuff, man. I just had to quit all of that. And so I just thought to myself that, hey, man, let me just open up a YouTube channel for my self improvement journey. And I think that was the best decision that I've ever made, because I feel like now I can finally track my progress, and it makes me more smarter. Like it makes me more open minded, more. I'm gaining more knowledge, more information. I'm learning more about myself. This is also a self discovery journey, because I feel like I know myself here completely, but I'm getting bits and pieces of my soul. I'm trying to understand who I am, and and this is a wild journey, bro. It's really cool, and it's really tough sometimes, because people just look at me like I'm weird or something. Like nigga ain't into the type of stuff that these other guys be into, that these other girls be into, just destroying themselves and not really building something for themselves in this life, bro. You know, living in such you know a lustful generation, living in such a lost world, bro. It's heartbreaking, but you know what? God just put us here so that we can be the example setters. God put us here so that we can follow this path, and show the other people the right way without any hesitation. So that's what I'm doing. I'ma just stay true to myself. I'ma just continue being myself. I'll get there, man. I'm a, I'm a, I'm gonna just stay true to myself. I'm gonna just, continue to just stay in this solitude, in this process of solitude, and actually growing. Cause that's all I really care about, man. I don't care about parties. I don't care about all of the stupid. I don't care about materialism. I don't care about expensive clothes. I don't care about having a girlfriend. I don't care about none of that. I'm just focused on myself, becoming a better version of myself, actually getting smarter, actually getting wiser, actually getting stronger, actually getting, like, bro, getting like a whole lot of money, bro. And I don't care about none of, like, I don't care about nothing, bro, that the world has to offer. I don't care, bro. Okay, I don't care if they say I'm weird for choosing to be single. I don't care if they say I'm weird just because of I don't drink or smoke. I don't care if they think I'm weird just because of, you know I'm not like into time wasting. I'm not with all of that time wasting habits and all of that things that are not adding, bro. If it isn't bringing any more health, wealth, and health, like, if it's not bringing any more wealth, health, and what can I say, and strength, if it's not giving me any of that, bro, I don't give a damn about it. I don't give a damn about friends. I don't give a damn about none of that, bro. If they're not adding any more health, wealth, and good stuff into my life, I don't give a damn, bro. I'd rather be alone the rest of my goddamn life, which I know won't happen, because I know that if I'm on this type of timing, eventually I'm gonna link up with people who are on this type of journey, of which I've seen it happening in my life. I'm starting to attract more positive people. I'm starting to attract people who are on this type of timing. The moment I started becoming true to myself and cutting out all of the distractions, all of, like, people who are like me, start, like attracts like. So people who are like me started, gravitating towards me, bro. And it's really cool, man, because finally I'm finally linking up with people whom I can grow with, whom I can grow in wisdom with, who I can grow, in financial, uh, financial what can I say, IQ, you know. I'm finally getting all of that knowledge, bro. I'm finally getting, you know, I'm finally understanding like the world that I live in and how it operates, bro. And I know what's good for me and what's not. I know what's gonna serve me and what will not, bro. I know everything now. I wouldn't say I know everything, but I know what's right and what's wrong, bro. And I'm able to do what's right, and that's where wisdom comes in. So yeah, man, that's who I am. That's Sergy Swagga for y'all, man. Hope y'all have a great day, great life. Please, uh, like the video, share, and subscribe to the channel. More fiery content is coming up. This channel will be talking more not only about self-improvement. I'll also be giving my people, you know, some game on spirituality, because hey man, I'm a spiritual master too. Yeah, I'm a spiritual master, bro. So yeah, let's get it, my people. Let's get it. It's your boy. I'm out.